We enter to the second week of Advent, and also today, December the 8th, we celebrate the feast of the Immaculate Conception. This feast tells us about also Jesus Christ and how Mary said yes to the God's plan. And this yes opened for us the salvation, the joyful moment in our lives that everyone needs to receive. My name is Sergio Calle Perez, and I welcome to all of you, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel Sergio Calle Perez in YouTube, but also share this message to all people. This transformation motivational message everyone deserves in every moment. But also when you share and you subscribe, help me to continue spread this good news to all people. If you have questions, if you have comments, please don't hesitate to do it. I'm happy to answer. In this second week, we had the opportunity to think about it, that Mary has a difficult time living in a country where the woman has no appreciate, has no rights. And the Mary Virgin, Mary, said yes to God's plan. She opened her heart to that plan. Even she knows that it's very hard to fulfill. Why? Because at that time, those women who became pregnant without the husbands touching, they deserve to be killed. They rock it. But Mary said yes because she trusts in God. She knows that God's always fulfill His and promises, His words always will fulfill. God never fails us. God never disappears. Mary Virgin also said yes to God's plan because she was trusting in the future, our future. And our future is the salvation, the joyful moments that the man received the grace of God and open again the heaven kingdom. Mary said yes to God's plan because she understood that this is a very moment of her commitment and responsibility. Commitment because she needs to behave according to God's plan and God's will. But also she fulfilled in His own life. Her life told us about very openly and wide open that how those people who enter in God, who communicate with God and live the grace of God, always has a purity, always has a virgin life, and the virginity is not sexual encounter. Virginity is how you let God's works in your life, how the grace of God works in your life. And that way, everyone has the joyful moment to say that the yes of Mary help you to guide your life, to lead your life in the best way as Mary did. Because Mary did exactly what God's promised, what God says to fulfill that plan. She lives as Jesus Christ lives, and the same sense and the same feelings of Jesus, feelings of love, feelings of peace, feelings of forgiveness, feelings and emotions also that integrate the human dignity. The very Virgin Mary said yes to give us an example how you can practice, how you can behave in your life, how you can do every activity in your life, always guiding and leading by God's love, God's word. Mary Virgin today help us to our uncertain future because of our sins. We are sinners. We commit the sins every single minute in our life. But the Virgin Mary opened to us the opportunity to understand that everything is possible for God, to forgive our sins, but also to practice a holiness life. That is not impossible, but also is grateful, but also is a gain. We can win every time, we can win. Why? Because anytime that you said no to the sins, you said yes to God. And when you say yes to God, you said yes to God's plan, and you can also have opportunity to grow up. But what happens if you don't believe in God? What is your plans in your life? What is your future? You make plans for the future? You surround with good people? What are your friends? What are the people who surround your life? If you don't make these plans, it's difficult to know where you are going to. You can walk, but never forward. You can think, but never fulfill, because you don't have a plan. The first thing that you need to do is a plan. When you make a plan, that is the way that you also has in your mind, focus the goal, focus where you are going. And this moment, that plan help us to understand that we need to behave our lives and accommodate our lives through that plan. If your plan is to do a great soccer player, or to do the best doctor, best and scientific, you need to behave yourself. You need to accommodate your life in that way, because anything that you do against your body, against your mind, against your reputation, sometimes pay the consequences. And the time that you add in your life good things, that is the way that your plans grow up and you can achieve. But also it's very important that any time that you have opportunity to use your talents, to use your knowledge, and to use your treasure to help people, that is the way that you serve. That is the way that you has a philanthropic moment in your life, and that is the way that you satisfy your life. You give what you receive. You share with others what you at the same time receive from the heaven, from God, or maybe because you don't believe in God, from other people. The Virgin Mary helps us to understand that God's plans is that way. God give us many things to share. How you share in this moment? Are you dedicate your time to share this time with other people, especially with the children, when the handicaps, with the elders? You share your treasure with other people? You destine your some kind of budget or your treasure to help people who has no scholarship, or has no roof, has no clothes, no food? How you share what you receive from your talents? Maybe you are doctor, you are psychology, you are builder, whatever your profession is. You have the possibility to serve in this way. How you're sharing this talent with other people? Are you helping other people free? Or you always thinking how to charge people and the high cost? So that is the way that this second week of Advent help us to think about it. For the reflection of this week is how my life is say yes to God's plan, or how my God is accommodate to the good plan of life, and how you doing with this. Again, my name is Sergio Calle Perez, and I'm happy to you subscribe to my channel. Share this to other people and your contacts, and that way this transformation and motivational message help us to other people. And also your support is very important for me to continue extend this message, that the second week of Advent help us to prepare for our Christmas. In other words, to receive Jesus Christ in our heart. Also, if you don't believe in God, to receive the happiness, to receive the peace, to receive the wellness in your life, to love and to live in unity in your family, in your community, and yourself. May God bless you, and may God bless your family and your community.